has to come out. And thank you for taking out your time. And the story is going to take its own shape. That is what I believe in, always. You must be wondering, I have a blank notebook. Because after the session is done, the story will be written then. तो अक्सर मैं ये पूछती हूँ कि मैं क्या लिखना चाहती हूँ या मैं क्या कहना चाहती हूँ. मुझे नहीं पता मैं क्या लिखना चाहती हूँ और क्या कहना चाहती हूँ. हाँ, बस इतना पता है कि मेरे लिखने में और मेरे कहने में प्रेम में पगे पेड़ों, बदमाश बादलों और चमकीले झरनों और गुल बैगनी रंग के कॉस्मोस के फूलों का जिक्र हो. कितना आसान है ना, फूलों और पहाड़ों और पेड़ों और नदियों की बातें करना. और मैं कॉन्स्टेंटली इसके बारे में बात करती रहती हूँ. और एक डिस्क्लेमर कि हिंदी और अंग्रेजी के बीच शायद एक कहानी चलेगी. और आई एम श्योर दिस अमेजिंग गैदरिंग आउट हियर विल सपोर्ट मी विद दैट. तो जब नज़दीक से देखती हूँ उन फूलों को और नदियों को और पेड़ों को, ये रियलाइज करती हूँ कि लाइफ इज हैपनिंग अमिड्स ऑल दैट. और वो जो जिंदगी हो रही है वो उसको लोग जी रहे हैं. अब ये देखने जरूरी है कि आर दे रियली लिविंग देयर लाइफ. एंड दिस स्टोरी टुडे व्हिच आई ब्रिंग टू यू, वी आर ऑल अ पार्ट ऑफ दैट स्टोरी. एंड एज आई से, माय स्टोरीज grow and people like you are going to breathe life into that story, and I shall use my notebook to write it down. तो एक छोटा सा पहाड़ी शहर, as they say, you can take a pahadi out of the mountains, but you can never take the mountains out of a pahadi. So my roots are here, and always I circle back to the mountain towns. Thank you so much. So again, this was a beautiful hill town, and on this beautiful hillock, there was this beautiful house. From the old world times, a bungalow, which smelled like old sandalwood. And behind that beautiful house was a lone tree. It took many years, बहुत साल लगे माली जी को ये डिसाइड करने में कि ये पेड़ आखिर है क्या, क्योंकि उस जैसा पेड़ उस पहाड़ी साइड पे नहीं था. और फाइनली अपने एक्सपीरियंस से और अपने अनुभवी आंखों से और अपने कर्मठ हाथों से काम करते करते उन्होंने ये रियलाइज किया कि एक जिद्दी बीज जो कहीं नीचे वैली से उड़ते हुए आ गया और उसने अपनी जड़ें वहां जमा ली. वो एक अकेला और बहुत स्टबर्न सा बीज जो फाइनली इट ग्रू ऑन दैट हिल टॉप. कहानी क्या उस पेड़ की है? शायद हाँ और शायद नहीं भी. कहानी इसमें बहुत से लोगों के बारे में है. और उस घर में एक अजीब सी शांति थी, एक शांति जो हृदय को सोलफुलनेस नहीं देती थी, पर लगता था कि एक डिसिप्लिनेरियन की तरफ से वो शांति आई है. और वहां की जो द मॉर्निंग्स इन दैट हाउस वर वेरी वेरी रेजिमेंटेड. 7:30 and 8:30 by the clock. And there was a reason behind it. Because a house is made by people. And people also represent the DNA of the house. संगीत. एक जोर से आवाज नीचे रसोई से ऊपर कमरे में पहुंची और वो संगीत ने आवाज सुन के अपनी रजाई को और जोर से अपने चारों तरफ ढांप लिया. Sangeet, I'm going to tell you, this is just the beginning of the session and you are still sleeping. You're going to miss the first day. He could hear his mother Meera, shouting from the kitchen, busy preparing his tiffin. Sangeet, this is the first day of the session and you can't afford to miss it. Don't tell me, pehle din. Sangeet said, I don't feel like going to school. Sangeet, they're not going to let you sit for the exams. Who wants to? This conversation was going on in the kitchen and in the bedroom with their own selves. And the moment he heard those footsteps, which was a pattern by that time, and the moment Meera entered the room, Sangeet was standing near the window, staring at that tree. Sangeet, don't start this. It's just the beginning of the session. You're already bored. He said, Ma, Sangeet. First of all, seriously, you decide to name your son Sangeet. I mean, of all the names in this world, you like music, you learn music, you want to do something in the field of music, and you're not allowed to. And then you have a son, and that's what you decide to do. Call your son Sangeet. He kept looking at the tree, and then he murmured, he said, "Achha, isse acha to main ped hota. Nothing to prove." And then he realized that the words which had come out of his mouth were hanging in the room. वो टूटे हुए मकड़ी के जाले देखे हैं जो एक कोने से झड़ जाते हैं और लटकते रहते हैं जब तक आप कोशिश करके उसको सफा नहीं करते. By the moment he realized the damage had been done, Meera left the tiffin on the table and went back. And in these moments, you must realize he wanted to reach out. He wanted to say, I'm sorry, Ma, I didn't mean it. What comes in these moments is your ego. Your ego dressed as your self-worth. She should have understood. And he refused. He got ready because Maliju had come knocking and said, Papa is waiting for you and he wants to drop you to the school. He looked at the tiffin. Ma had really worked hard and he knew there would be puri and there would be aloo because that was his favorite food, and especially the first day. And he remembered Amma would always say, starting your days, whenever you're starting something auspicious, whether you're starting a new job, starting a school, aloo puri halwa to banna hi hai. पर उस समय जब आप गुस्से में होते हैं, when you're hurting, you hurt others. That's why they say, no, hurt people, hurt people. You don't want to, and what you end up doing is you leak on others. Unknowingly, sometimes knowingly. And your ego comes in front of you and says, the other person should have understood. Ma should have understood. Ma hasn't understood anything. I did not say, I just stated the fact. That was the conversation which Sangeet had with himself. Maliju again said, Baba, sab gaadi mein wait kar rahe hain. He rushed down, he looked at the tiffin, he left it there. I wish he had not. I wish he had taken the tiffin that day. He went down, Dad was waiting in the car. He had to brace himself to be with his dad. It shouldn't be, no? Why? Sometimes children find it difficult to share spaces with their parents. Sometimes dads, sometimes moms. And there he was beaming. He said, son, I'm getting late for the hospital. I really wanted to drop you. Come, I mean, it's the first day, grade 11. I mean, there's so much to achieve, so much to do. And by the way, Tara called up. Tara, Sangeet's sister. Diju, he lovingly called her. Sitara, the Tara of the town, by the way. The only IITian from that small town. And the father said, I'm sure, sweetheart, you're going to make us proud. Just like Taru. She's going to be here for the autumn break. She's really working hard. You know, when children work hard, their parents can relax. Sangeet was carrying enough within himself. He nodded. And the journey was made easier. The drive was made easier because the breeze was on and there was the spring, the steps of spring in the valley. He got off, there were parents all beaming, all full of hopes and dreams for their children. Dreams that the parents had dreamt for them. I really do not know whether those children carried their dreams with them when they went into the school. He waved goodbye and with the promise of sharing dinner in the evening, संगीत गेट के अंदर गया और उसको लग रहा था जैसे मनो ब्रिक्स का वेट उसको कैरी करना पड़ रहा था. He literally he was dragging himself. He crossed the humanities block. He looked at it very, very wistfully. He always wanted to be a part of that building. And at times he questioned why I decided to skip that building and go into the next block, which very proudly said Science Department. Science. In our country, we still wear it with a lot of pride, don't we? Science, yeah? I remember when I was doing I was in 11th and 12th. I remember one of the tenants we had, he was the CEO of Hero Corps. He would say, maths nahi kiya to kya kara? And in that moment, I wanted to hide somewhere because, of course, I was doing sciences, but maths mein bilkul dabba goal tha. That is a different kahani altogether. He wanted to study, he wanted to look at the trees. Not that he did not like science. उसे sciences पसंद थे, पर अलग तरीके से. उसको पेड़ों की हिस्ट्री जाननी थी. वो जानना चाहता था कि वो अकेला पेड़ उसके घर के पीछे आया तो आया कैसे, और इतने सालों से माली जी उसमें पानी डालते डालते थके नहीं, पर एक भी फूल नहीं फला. And he wondered, was there some similarity between him and that tree? Why was that tree taking such a long to flower? But these were questions he dared not verbalize. He was a little different. He wanted to fit in. We all do, na? We all want to fit in. Because if I don't fit in, I will stick out like a sore thumb. And then I will not belong. This conditioning of belonging has been in our DNA, has been taught to us. And they are the ones which have created those limiting beliefs. Not good enough, if you do not belong, or if you are too good, oh God, you're not going to have friends. The day just passed. It was very difficult. He couldn't connect. ना वो teachers के साथ connect कर पाया. और gallery में, the moment he bumped into the HOD of physics, he said, "Great Sangeet, lovely to see you here. And I'm so proud. You're going to do your parents proud and this town proud. I mean, how's Sitara doing? And I'm sure, are you going to crack the NEET next year or after 2 years?" Sangeet had left everything. I mean, he had left his body to do the talking. Sometimes he felt it was he felt too tired to speak. Every time he met people in the city, he met relatives, there was always this comparison with Sitara Didi. He loved her. She inspired her and he was fearful कि कभी ऐसा दिन नहीं आए कि लोगों के कहने और सुनने की वजह से वो सितारा दी को hate करने लग जाए. That was his fear. That was his fear, and he wanted to safeguard himself against that. School khatam hua and it was a happy place. Parents, those doting parents who were very sure that their children were living their dreams, had come to pick their children. Sangeet had told everyone at home that he wanted to walk back home. Not very many people were doing that. Everybody had got a car, so they were being picked up or they were in a shared taxi. But he still liked to walk back home and walk to school. On his way back, he was lost in his thoughts. He looked at the lake. He looked at the ducks. He looked at those colorful boats in the lake. And he walked back. And you know where? He would spend his evenings under that tree. वो पेड़ जिसमें अभी तक भी एक फूल नहीं आया था. That was his companion, where he would sit and look at the lake and he could think about his Dadi, whom he lovingly called Amma. Amma loved him. And he used to wonder, such an amazing woman, how could she give birth to a person like his father? And then he would, correct himself and wonder, oh God, I should not be thinking like this. He's my father, he's given birth to me. He sat there under that tree, looking at the lake and looking at those beautiful pictures which were being formed on the surface of the lake. And as the sun went down and the lights came up, those lights, those reflections would make amazing painting on the surface of the lake. And he would remember his Amma. His Amma used to sing lullabies. His Amma used to tell him stories. He remembered a story where that girl who became a bird because his mother didn't believe her. वो लड़की जो चिड़िया बन जाती है क्योंकि माँ उसको विश्वास नहीं करती कि उसने काफल नहीं खाए थे. He missed Amma more than ever. He wished she was around. And then he heard some noises. You know what his Amma had to say about those voices? वो Amma कहती थी ये आवाजें जो सुनी नहीं जाती या कभी कही नहीं जाती, वो आवाजें इवेपोरेट होके, कंडेंस होके वहीं वहीं घूमती रहती हैं. और जब आप पहाड़ों पे अकेले घूम रहे होते हैं, अपने सवालों से घिरे, वो आवाजें आपको रास्ता दिखाती हैं. But only if you care to listen. It is about listening. Are you there, present, to listen to everybody who's saying something or who's not saying something? And suddenly he realized that this particular voice was coming from inside the house. And he realized his mother Meera was singing something that he had not heard in ages. तानपुरा जो कि थोड़ा सा रस्टेड साउंड कर रहा था क्योंकि शायद सालों बाद माँ ने वो निकाला था और माँ कुछ गा रही थी. He was embarrassed. He was ashamed of what he had said in the morning. He wanted to make things right. And he got up and he wanted to go inside when with a screech the car parked. And with that screech, the music also stopped. Very sudden. Just like the way the car had braked. He froze in his tracks. Papa had come back from the hospital. And when he went inside, he realized माँ ने जल्दी जल्दी तानपुरे को अंदर बंद करके रेडी होके वो बाहर आ गई थी. और Raghav, his dad, had stories to share from the hospital, the patients who had come in, and how glorious it was to help people because the humane actions that he, took as a doctor. And then he said, "Hi, boy, how is the school? First day. Great." And he just looked at his dad. He said, "Yes." And he nodded and he looked at his mother. His mother shrank. She wanted to reach out. But how do you pour from an empty cup? Tell me. आपके पास एक कप है, उस कप में अगर पानी है या कॉफी है या चाय है तो ही तो आप किसी के साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं. She shrank further because she knew that her son wanted her. But she did not know because she had not filled her cup. Because for her she had made peace. And that peace for her was love. वो ये भूल गई कि ये पीस जो था एक कॉस्ट पे उसको मिला था. अपने आप को भूल जाने की कीमत चुकाने पर उसको ये शांति मिली थी. Sangeet told his dad that he didn't feel hungry and he wanted to retire early. And that is how the day came to an end. Next day, next story, the sorries did not come. He left for school. Another mundane day. He was not paying attention to what the physics teacher was saying or the chemistry teacher was saying. He wanted to just get rid of that day. And as he thought about his Amma, he wanted to ask her, why? Why does it become so difficult to love yourself? Why does it become a chore to live a life that you want to live? those questions were only around him. He did not have anybody. Tarudi was too far and too busy. And his mother, she needed some help. So he couldn't have asked her to give answers to him. So it was another day, another walk back home. And suddenly he noticed something, a girl. And then he realized that, okay, this girl, he had seen her somewhere in the campus and he had never seen her before. She was crouched, एक पेड़ के नीचे जाने झुके हुए वो क्या कर रही थी. First उसने अपनी नजरें घुमाई, thinking पता नहीं क्या, पर वो लड़की वहीं बैठी रही. And then he looked again, and then she got up. She was talking to that tree. And Sangeet had never seen something like that. He'd only seen Maliju do that. Caress the tree branches and talk to them. But that was because he was a gardener and he was supposed to do that. There she was, this girl sitting there on the ground and talking to the trees, touching the ground. He looked at her and then she looked. Their eyes locked and she smiled. Hi, my name is Chini. Sangeet squinted and he said, oh, what? Mera naam Chini hai. He said, seriously? Your parents chose this name? She said, yes, of course, and it describes me. I embody that. He said, what do you mean by that? He says, yeah, I embody, I'm so sweet like sugar. And I'm so proud of my name. And in that moment, something rattled inside Sangeet. Just because he hated this name, just because he hated his mother for not standing up for herself, he hated music. He forgot that, yes, there were songs which he sang with his amma. But he wanted to shift, he wanted to box this memory and keep it in a dungeon. He had nothing, he didn't want anything to be done with that music. He came back, he said, hi, what's your name? It took him some time. The way he did every time, he hated his name. He said, Sangeet. Wow, that is lyrical. Do you sing? No, I don't. I hate singing. So how come this name? My parents chose this name and I have no control over it. All right, I'm sure there can be something, some connection with music. Yes, my mother sings. Or used to sing. Used to? And what were you doing there? She said, I was talking to the land. He said, really? Yeah, I'm new to this place. And my parents tell me that I need to connect to the land. I need to connect to the trees. I need to take their permission. I said, what? What is this? She said, yeah, of course. We've reverse migrated. He said, what is that? He said, I've heard of migration. He said, reverse migration. My parents, we've lived our life in big cities. And then my parents felt that we need to go back to our roots. And I'm just going around seeking permission. मैं हर पेड़ से, हर पत्ते से और इस ज़मीन से ये permission ले रही हूँ कि वो मुझ में वो wisdom दे जो the wisdom that this land carries, the wisdom that these trees carry, and I'm taking permission and I'm asking them, requesting them to fill me. And how else do I do it? Unless until I touch them. Sangeet forgot that he had to go back home. Sangeet forgot that he was hating his life that he was living currently. He was so mesmerized. And he said, where were you before this? Where were you? She said, I was homeschooled, And he said, were you okay with that? She said, yeah, I was. And now I've joined school. उससे कहा हाँ तो क्या उस पहाड़ के बारे में? वो पहाड़, वो एक बहुत सुंदर सा घर है. जब मैं अपने घर की तरफ से देखती हूँ ना, तो मुझे लगता है जैसे उसकी खिड़कियां सोने की बनी हो. You are weird, he said. कोई खिड़कियां सोने की बनी होती हैं. सोचने में क्या रखा? I mean, I want to imagine that way, and why not? How do I believe you, man? She said, yeah, I do talk to trees, I talk to animals. And then they continued. And she asked him, so what are you pursuing? He said, science. I said, why? So why are you so bored with life? He said, क्योंकि मुझे नहीं करना है. He said, तो फिर मत करो. किसने बोला है साइंस करने के लिए? उसने बोला क्योंकि मेरे पेरेंट्स एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं, मेरी फैमिली की एक्सपेक्ट करती है कि मैं एक अच्छा डॉक्टर बनूं या मैं एक अच्छा इंजीनियर बनूं मेरी दीदी के जैसे। तो ये क्यों, मैं तो नहीं बनूंगी, मुझे तो आर्ट करना है, मैं पेड़ों को ड्रॉ करूंगी सो दैट आई कैन, मेरी माँ कहती है कि जो तुम ड्रॉ करोगी, जो तुम कहानियां लिखोगी, वो यू विल बी अ विजडम कीपर फॉर द जनरेशंस टू कम। मुझे नहीं बनना इंजीनियर और मुझे डॉक्टर भी नहीं बनना। आई नो दे आर अमेजिंग जॉब्स, बट मुझे नहीं करना। संगीत ने कहा बहुत आसान है तुम्हारे लिए कहना क्योंकि तुम लड़की हो। चीनी जस्ट स्टॉप्ड। शी सेज रियली दैट इज व्हाट यू थिंक, कि मैं लड़की हूं इसलिए मैं आर्ट कर सकती हूँ? अगली बार जब मेरा भाई वापस आएगा तो मैं उससे मिलवाऊंगी तुमको। संगीत ने कहा वो क्या कर रहा है? एनिमल कम्युनिकेशन, उसने बोला। वो कहता ये भी कोई चीज होती है? चीनी ने कहा हाँ बहुत कुछ होती है, अगर तुम, इफ यू गेट दोज आईज, एंड आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दीज आईज, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट आईज विच यू हैव इनसाइड, you have to learn to see with those eyes. And there is something which you are bottling up, I can tell you that. I am not a mentalist, but I know there's something that you have bottled up inside. You don't want to pursue science. What do you want to pursue? Have you asked yourself that? Sangeet did not like that questioning because he never liked that questioning. It's very difficult for us. When somebody becomes your mirror, you're not able to face that reflection because they're going to ask you some questions and very difficult ones. बहुत मुश्किल होता है अपना परछाई अपना अपना प्रतिबिंब उस आईने में देखना और वो सवालों के जवाब देना। हम very nicely shove those questions under the carpet and make peace with it and pretend all's well with the world. चलिए वो पहुंचे घर और उस पेड़ के नीचे उस झूले पे जहां संगीत अपनी आमा के साथ बैठ के बातें करता था, वो बैठे और बहुत सारी बातें करी। चीनी ने कहा आई नो इट्स जस्ट द फर्स्ट डे बट आई फील आई मस्ट टेल यू, बिकॉज मेरी माँ कहती है कि अगर तुम्हें कुछ लगता है और तुम उसको दो कसौटी पे कसो, if it is not hurting anybody, if your words and actions are not hurting anybody, if your words and actions are not pulling down anybody, and if your intent is right, those words must be said. नहीं तो वो कहानी बन के तुम्हारे अंदर घूमती रहती है, and then the trouble is yours. So मैं इतना कहूंगी, whatever is inside you, if you do not take onus, nobody else will be responsible for what you become. So do not think you're going to get someone who's going to come on a white horse. I mean, तुम सोच सकते हो तुमको बहुत पेट्रियार्की का है ना, तो कोई प्रिंसेस तो आने वाली नहीं है, चलो मेरे लिए कोई प्रिंस आ भी जाए, तो तुमको तो खुद ही बचाना है अपने आप को। तो कुछ सवाल अपने आप से करो कि तुम चाहते क्या हो? What is it that makes you feel alive? And do you really need to seek permission from others? पूछो तो ना। फिर से वही सवाल कसौटी पे कस के कि जो मैं करूंगा या मैं करने वाला हूं, क्या उससे किसी को दुख होगा या वो दुख मेरा होगा? एक जिंदगी सिर्फ आधे, a life half lived. I don't think you just have one life, you need to live it fully. और ये मत कहना कि मैं लड़की हूं तो मैं ये बात कह सकती हूँ। अगली बार जब मेरा भाई आएगा तो हम मिलेंगे। And then Chini went back and left Sangeet with all the questions and a music which was bubbling to come out. He sat there. He sat there forever and forever. And he knew that the music will start, his mother will start singing, and the moment the car will come and stop, the music will stop too. He looked at the lake. There was a very different kind of a picture. And then he remembered what Chini had told him. चिनी ने उस पेड़ के पास जाके उससे कुछ कहा और फिर संगीत को कहा, देखना इसमें कुछ फूल खिलने वाले हैं। संगीत just shrugged. He had had enough of Chini and her all these statements which were coming from nowhere. And he walked inside. पापा की गाड़ी रुकी और माँ का संगीत भी रुका, उन्होंने शांति में खाना खाया और वो अपने अपने कमरे में चले गए. The next morning for breakfast, Sangeet came to the table. Raghav was sitting there at the head of the table. Meera was there too. Sangeet took out a form and he said, Dad, I really want to have a conversation with you. Dad said, yeah, boy, go ahead. He said, Dad, I thought about it. It's been some time, grade 11. My heart doesn't lie in the sciences. I respect you. I respect all those who have pursued sciences and mathematics, but I think I'm not made for it. What are you made for then? I want to pursue humanities because it is all about humans. I can't tell you history or political science or animal communication or outdoor experiential learning. He had these words tumbling out of nowhere. He said, I want to write. I want to have these writings. I want to be a wisdom keeper. Raghav shrugged. He says, ये फलसफे, ये philosophies और ये stories पेट नहीं भरती बेटा और ना घर चलाती हैं. Meera shrank. Sangeet just stood up. He said, I'm proud of you, Dad. But मुझे सिर्फ पेट भरने, I just don't want to live to fill my stomach that animals also do. I want to experience life. I want to become life. So that there are other people who look at me and say, yeah, zindagi ऐसे भी जी जा सकती है. And he just forwarded, there was a sheet and Raghav looked at it and it said consent form for change of subjects. He saw that Meera had already signed it. Raghav looked at Meera. Meera continued looking at him for the first time in so many years. Raghav did not say anything, but somewhere in the being of Sangeet, he realized that there were no words which were going to change this decision. He said, are you sure, boy? He said, yes, Papa. And can I request you to have faith? Can I request you to believe me, to trust me? Raghav signed. He wasn't happy. He left without a word. Meera reached out to Sangeet and then she went inside her room. The day passed. Sangeet went to the tree again. Maliju was busy cleaning the roots and he said, Beta, मुझे लगता है ये पेड़ में फूल आने वाले हैं. He said, Maliju, every day, every year I've been hearing this. Please, don't tell me. Don't give me this story again. Maliju said, okay, I know you youngsters don't believe, but I can hear this. I can feel it in my bones. That's what Maliju said. He sat there because that was his safe space. And he wondered, in all his lifetime, this tree had become his safe sanctuary because his Amma gave him that safe space. Why can't we become those safe spaces for people who cross our paths? He asked that tree, he said, when will you bloom? When will we be able to create those safe spaces for people where they can be seen, they can be heard, and not be seen by the profile they carry, by the monthly salaries, the number of cars they own? Sorry. The tree seemed to just nod. And till today, Sangeet is very sure about it, and he will tell you, if you meet him, that he felt his Amma's presence there. And he remembered the blessings that his Amma would give him. Ji raya, jagi raya. As a child, he never understood what ji raya, jagi raya meant. And now today he realized that, yes, to live is one thing. To live an awakened life is another. सो जागृत रहना और जीते रहना. And then he looked at the lake. There was this music coming from inside the house. Meera was singing. And there was a different kind of soulfulness in her voice today. There was no fear. There was no tremble. And then the voice enveloped the whole valley. And the painting changed on the surface of the lake. The car came. The driver honked. The music continued. Sangeet got up, walked inside. Meera continued singing. Raghav came inside. He looked at him. He looked at Meera sitting in the corner of the living room. And for the first time, he took off his shoes, sat on the reclining chair, and was present to the music his wife had hidden for so long. So thank you so much. Thank you for being present to this story of Meera and to the dreams of Sangeet. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. धन्यवाद आप सबका.
थैंक यू सो मच मैम.
थैंक यू. थैंक यू.
कि वो पल अगर वहीं रुक जाता और मैम वो स्टोरी पढ़ाती जाती बताती जाती तो मैं उसको और सुनता जाता. तो थैंक यू सो मच मैम. बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर द मैम.
थैंक यू सो मच.
एनी क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम.
बचपन में आपकी आमा थी या आपने बार बार आमा शब्द यूज किया,
जी.
आमा थी या मदर थी या कौन था आपके उसके?
बहुत धन्यवाद इस सवाल के लिए. हम बहुत सारी चीजें करते हैं अपनी जिंदगी में. कभी सारे हाँ. कभी हम जो चीजें करते हैं कभी हम उसके लैक की वजह से करते हैं, कभी उसके प्रेजेंस की वजह से करते हैं. तो मेरी जिंदगी में मेरे आमा बुजू दोनों साइड से नहीं थे, ना नाना नानी ना मेरे मम्मी पापा. बट my dada dadi. My parents were there. My father was a doctor, but but an amazing doctor. I mean, he allowed us to live our life. So he had his stories from his mother. So, and my mother is an amazing storyteller. We never told her that. So the first time when many years ago I did my first storytelling session, I gathered that courage to reach out to her and say, thank you, Mama, because of you. Because we don't acknowledge, in moments, हम शायद अपने सबसे करीबी लोगों को कभी एक्नॉलेज नहीं करते और बहुत हिम्मत जुटानी पड़ती है ये कहने के लिए कि माँ मैंने ये आपसे सीखा. तो वो दुर्गा नवरात्रि करती थी और दुर्गा सप्तशती का पाठ करती थी संस्कृत और हिंदी में. मुझे आज तक मेरा छोटा भाई उसको सिर्फ क्योंकि वो चंड मुंड उसको ये नाम अच्छे लगते थे, राक्षसों, इज इन द आर्मी, तो उसको ये राक्षसों के नाम पसंद थे. तो वहां बैठ के 9 दिन वो 8 दिन कहानी सुनता था. मेरी माँ, अब मैं ये एक्नॉलेज करना चाहती हूँ कि मेरी माँ जैसे वो कहानी बोलती थी, the intonation, the way she would read the part was very, very attractive. And we had, अब हम पेरेंटिंग एज अ लाइफ कोच, जब मैं पेरेंटिंग वर्कशॉप्स लेती हूँ तो पेरेंटिंग रॉकेट साइंस बन गई है आज के ज़माने में. तो मैं ये कहती हूँ उनको कि आपको एम्बॉडी करना है जो आप चाहते हैं आपके बच्चे सीखें. आप उनको बिठा के ना मॉरल साइंस का लेक्चर नहीं दे सकते. हम कॉन्वेंट पे हमने वो भी करा है, पर हमने लोगों को देखा है, यू हैव टू वॉक द टॉक एज दे से, यू हैव टू एम्बॉडी. यू कांट बी सेइंग यहाँ मत थूको और 5 मिनट बाद आप वहां थूक रहे हैं. वो बच्चा देख रहा है और बहुत सोशली स्मार्ट है आज का बच्चा. वो उस समय आपको नहीं टोकेगा क्योंकि उसको हायरार्की भी पता है. उसे पता है अपने माँ बाप को या टीचर को या वो बड़े अंकल को मुझे नहीं कुछ बोलना है, पर वो नेक्स्ट टाइम वो रिपीट करेगा. सो द लैक ऑफ माई ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स इन माई लाइफ, फॉर मी, मुझे लगता है कि वो बहुत सी कहानियां जो शायद मुझे मिल सकती थी इन टर्म्स ऑफ, तो वो कहानियां मेरे पापा के थ्रू. सो पापा की कहानियां, पापा मेरे द्वाराहाट के थे, तो उनकी कहानियां अगेन वो दुर्गा के भक्त होंगे अब, तो बहुत सारी कहानी थी। डॉक्टर वाज पोस्टेड इन द बॉर्डर एरियाज, तो उनकी कहानी, अब मैं सोचती हूँ कि हम बोर हो जाते थे ना, वही लिपू लेक और वही वो एक टेरेलिन की पैंट, वो शब्द मुझे अभी भी रेजोनेट करते हैं कि कैसे ही हैड टू गो अक्रॉस वो बॉर्डर की तरफ भी, उनको एक डॉक्टर होते थे और वो जाना पड़ता था, और वो कहानियाँ जिसके लिए हमें इनर लाइन पास लेना पड़ता है आज के ज़माने में, ही वुड से कि हम तो ऐसे ही चले, वो बीडीओ होते थे और डीएम होते थे, तो ये कहानियाँ, ये शब्द मेरे पास वापस। तो मेरी माँ बहुत कहानियाँ सुनाती थी, और नॉट एज अ पेरेंटिंग टास्क, इट वॉज अ पार्ट ऑफ इट। वो मुहावरों में बातें करती थी। मेरे बड़े भाई से थोड़ा गुस्सा हो जाती थी, तो कहती थी क्या बड़ा हुआ तो क्या हुआ, जैसे पेड़ खजूर, और पंछी को छाया नहीं, फल आगे अति दूर। सो this is how I think I grew up, listening to those. She spoke in muhavras and lokuktiyas, and she had stories to tell. So I'm sure if she had lived in the hills, she had not lived in the hills. If she had lived in the hills, I'm sure I would have been richer in terms of folk tales. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I believe when you ask the right questions, the stories flow. And honestly, this story I had conceived, you know, stories are like your babies. Though my son says you need a Ganpati, because मुझे लगता है मैं चलते चलते कहानी बोलूं और कोई लिख दे, तो he says आपको गणपति लाने पड़ेंगे, and then you start. So in today's time, he says get a hire a scribe. I say आपने कहता कितनी कहानियां आपने हवा में उड़ा दी हैं. So मुझे लगता है कहानियां, this kahani maybe the first time when I conceived it and I told it, it was a different, it had a different character and personality. But all those people who are here with their heart open to receive this energy, it came out in a different way. And thank you for receiving this story the way. I'm sure you will all have your individual takeaways. Thank you. धन्यवाद बहुत बहुत.
And the way you tell the story, that is really amazing.
शुक्रिया शगुफ्ता. थैंक यू, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. मुझे लगता है कि ये एक मेरा बिट है. अभी तो सब कुछ हमारे जो 6 सेंसेस है, मैं 6 कहूंगी, हम इतना लीन कर रहे हैं विजुअल, बट विजुअल जो दूसरे ने क्यूरेट, एक सपना जो दूसरे हमें दिखा रहे हैं ना, वो रील्स और वो दूसरों का सपना है. हम अपने सपने कब साकार करेंगे? We will have to sit with ourselves to create those paintings and those pictures and to, you know, breathe life in those.
सही मायने में वो ही रूहानियत है
बिल्कुल.
जो आपको कनेक्ट करे आपके.
शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद.
आपने ये पहली बार नरेट करी कहानी, इससे पहले आप?
मैं हर बार कहती हूँ ये तो खाली है, एक पन्ना अगर मैं दिखाऊंगी. बहुत साल पहले मैं ग्रेड 11 12 और उनके पेरेंट्स के लिए स्टोरी सेशन कर रही थी प्री कोविड, तो कुछ लिखा था, तो ये, और मैं बहुत बहुत ह्यूमिलिटी के साथ कह रही हूँ, और इससे मैं सारे, एंड आई एम ब्लेस्ड टू बी इन दिस प्रेजेंस ऑफ ऑल यू अमेजिंग सोल्स. वो कहानी एक है, एक स्ट्रक्चर होता है, पर मुझे लगता है आप जैसे लोग उस कहानी को जिस डायरेक्शन में मोड़ना चाहते हैं, वो कहानी उस डायरेक्शन में मुड़ जाती है. तो ऑफ कोर्स there is the story, I've told the story, but every time the character, the spirit and the energy of the story is different.
And that spirit's connected to me also.
Thank you so
And,
much.
when you talked about to talk to the trees,
Yes.
I also connected to this.
Completely. How many times do we do that? तो ये मेरी माँ, मुझे बहुत मुसीबत लगती थी, उन्हें बहुत गार्डनिंग का शौक है, वो अभी भी उनके आर्टिफिशियल हैंड है, सब कुछ है, पर भी वो गार्डनिंग करती रहती है. तो कहती थी मिट्टी में हाथ लगाओ, मिट्टी में हाथ लगाओ. मुझे लगता है मैं किताब पढ़ के झूले में बैठी रहूं, और कहती थी मिट्टी, यू नो, वी हैव टेकन अ डिटूर टू रीच आवर लाइट. मैं बच्चों की ओवर द 3 days पर्सन, देयर विल बी एन एक्सपीरियंस हु विल नेविगेट यू, बट क्लीनिंग तो मुझे ही करनी है, बिकॉज द लाइट is within me and I need to acknowledge the divine presence. शायद दिखाना चाह, इस समय मुझे लगा कि राघव के प्रेजेंस में मैं कहानी रोक दूं, पर अगले मॉर्निंग में अगेन मीरा आवाज देती है संगीत को, और संगीत पेड़ के खिड़की के पास खड़ा होता है, एंड सडनली ही नोटिसेस कि उसमें नारंगी और वो गुलमोहर का पेड़ होता है.
थैंक यू सो मच मैम.